Feast your ears upon this tasty lick. Mellow greetings, SUCKAMANIACS, and welcome to Weekend Wankshop with your old pal, Uncle Ben. In this new lesson video series, I'm going to be showing you guys a different sick guitar lick every week, guaranteed to be hotter than your parents' honeymoon. I'm going to be showing you some of your favorite guitar players' licks and tricks, as well as a few things from my own personal box of goodies, in order to keep you from looking like such a bozo every time you whip that guitar out. Think of these as little musical snacks to tide you over in between the regular "This Is Why You Suck at Guitar" videos that I'll be releasing. So strap in, grab that pick and stick, and let's get to work. Let's scope out that fiery phrase once again. Ooh! Once more at stepdad speed. Oh yeah. Today's lick is a descending legato A minor scale run, kind of in the style of one John the Trushi of the band Dream Theater. John's one of my favorite guitar players. I really like his work a lot. It's kind of a similar run at the end of the Pull Me Under solo off the classic Images and Words record, one of my favorites. Okay, this is using the A minor scale, so that means it's using no sharps or flats, just natural notes, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. No sharps, no flats, no GMOs. Just that good stuff. It's important to learn those positions of those natural notes on every string. So hopefully this will help you with that a little bit. And this would be a great lick to play over an A minor chord. It starts off on an E note, which is in an A minor chord. And it ends on an A note, which is kind of the most obvious choice to play against A minor. That's the root note of it. So you make a good entrance. You have a strong ending. You got a bunch of silly crap in between. That's how most cool guys put their licks together. Now, one of the most important things about learning this lick here is getting your legato evenly timed. This lick right here, if I was to put a little bit of a beat behind it, you'd hear that it has sort of an even timing, like this. 3, 4. I find a lot of times whenever guys do legato stuff, they just rip through it as fast as they can, not really paying attention to the meter. Usually people pay attention to that if they're picking it, but if this hand's in charge, all that timing stuff goes out the window. So this would be a great one to help you get your legato under control and really rhythmic. Let's break this down lick by lick and see what's up. Alright, meow kids, let's break this lick down here. Gonna set up a couple of ground rules for you here. Every lick is gonna start off with the little finger. Every lick is gonna contain 4 notes on every string, and they're guaranteed to satisfy. Let's check out the first one here. It's going to start off on the high E string here on fret number 12. Here's how it goes. So this lick is starting off here on fret number 12 on the high E string with my little finger. And what I'm going to do is to play 12 with my pick here, pull off to fret number 10 with the middle finger, pull off to fret number 8 with the index finger. Now the reason I'm specifying those fingers is I find sometimes whenever people play these kinds of stretches, 8, 10, 12, those kinds of stretches. Some people want to try to do them with these 3. I find that to be a little bit more difficult. I like these better. Your mom likes this better too. Reason being is because it's a little bit easier to stretch these 2 fingers out big than it is these 2, you know? So it's kind of like, let these guys do the work. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to start off on 12, pull off to 10, pull off to 8, slide down to 7. So notice I only picked the very first note. 12, 10, 8, 7. Then what you're going to do is hammer on 8, hammer on 10, pull off to 8, pull off to 7. So here's how it goes. 12, 10, 8, 7, 8, 10, 8, 7. After that, we're going to move on to the next string. And again, it's going to contain 4 notes on that string, starting with the little finger. Here's the cool thing. You know how this lick went like this fingering pattern? Little finger, index, slide, middle, little, middle, index. You're going to play the exact same fingering pattern, but starting off on the 10th fret B string like this. So all the exact same stuff just happened as far as me doing this kind of big stretch here. 10, 8, 6. Then I slide down a fret to 5. Hammer on to 6. Hammer on to 8. Pull off to 6. Pull off to 5. It's the exact same way you played this. It's just starting right here on the 10th fret B. So again, that lick goes 10, 8, 6, 5, 6, 8, 6, 5. Only picking the very first note. So here's what we got so far, starting from the 12th fret E string. 2, 3, 4. After that, we're going to go to the G string. The first thing that we're going to do here is to play fret number 7. Now, you might be inclined to grab it with this finger, but I would encourage you to use your little finger. You'll see why in a second. If you do this, you're just not going to have enough fingers to play the next lick. So play the 7th fret G with the little finger. You're going to be a little cramped here, but it's just for a nanosecond anyway. Here's what we're going to do on the G. So to play this, I'm starting off here on fret number 7, which is a D note. Pulling off to fret number 5. Pulling off to fret number 4. Now I'm going to slide down 2 frets to fret number 2. So that's 7, 5, 4, 2. Hammer on to 4. Hammer on to 5. Then just rip those off. 4, 2. So that's going like this. 7, 5, 4, 2, 4, 5, 4, 2. Here's what we got so far, starting off from that 12th fret E. 2, 3, 4. There we go. Again, always starting with the little finger, only picking the very first note on every string. That's all. The rest of it's all just hammer-ons and pull-offs. Now, the very last thing that you're going to do is to play the 7th fret D string, which is a G note. I'm sorry, not 7th fret, the 5th fret D string, which is a G note. And we're going to slide that up 2 frets to A, which would be the root note of our scale and the root note of our chord if we're playing against the A minor chord. So again, all I did there was on the D string, 5, sliding to 7. Get both hands in the frame here so you can see. I'm just going to pick the very first note on each string. Here's how it goes again. I'll go slow. 2, 3, 4. Only picking the first note. Let's do it again. 3, 4. There we go. Muy caliente. Practice this very slowly with your metronome with that even feel we're talking about. That metric awareness, you know. Practice it slowly like what we're doing. Gradually work the speed up. You're going to be burning it up in no time. So there you have it, SUCKAMANIACS. A sick lick to get you a chick. Or a dude. I don't judge. Stay tuned. We'll do something different next week, covering all kinds of cool techniques and tricks you can do with the old wiggle stick here. Upload a video of you playing this, you know, and hit me up on Twitter or Instagram at Ben Eller Guitars. I'd love to see you playing this at maximum kill zone speed. And hit me up for some one-on-one Skype lessons if you'd ever like to book some times with me. I teach dozens of Skype students every week all over the world, just like you. So hit me up, let me know what ails you, and we'll set up a time and do some work together. Please subscribe to my channel and like the video. And come back next week. We'll work on something different. Happy shredding! We're done. You can go. Bye.